Hi everybody, so as promised, today I'm gonna talk about why, in my opinion, rap and hip hop is a good music to do your shadow boxing to, and why I feel like it's the best boxing jam, actually. So, okay, first, what is shadow boxing? Shadow boxing is the time for me to hone my technique, to work on my fundamentals, to make sure that I have the right form, that I do my combinations fluidly, and it's also the time where I do situational things where I try to imagine being inside the ring and practice how I respond to certain stimuli by my opponent. So, there you go. Shadowboxing is both a technical activity, but as some of my coaches also say, it's the time for you to be creative. You can be as creative as you want in your shadowboxing. Just it's it's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful time, I think, in my opinion. It's like when you play scales for before you do your pieces in your instrument. You always have to make it um, or do it as if it's the actual thing. So I suggest that when you do your shadow boxing, you be in the moment. You just try to like have that laser like focus. Don't stray. Don't let your thoughts stray. Just stay in the moment and just be as sharp as you can be. Okay, so why do I feel like rap is the best music to shadow box to? Well, first let's talk about the words. Um, when the words in rap music and spool, it sort of like creates this interesting flow. You have a combination of accented and unaccented beats that create like sort of a percussive flow, and that is good when you're shadowboxing, because in shadowboxing you have moments where you just try to be relaxed and just try to get your rhythm, and there are times when you explode. So rap has these moments of rapture and these moments of like jolt that sort of can aid you to find your rhythm, and you find those moments where you can explode, especially for people who are sort of awkward, who are still awkward when doing shadow boxing. So this is perfect. It puts you in the mood, actually. Second, as well, probably not a lot of people know, but rap music has this interesting history. It has a history of going up against the dominant structure. So that's very powerful, it's very political. At the same time, it has this reverence for the past and just this really strong reverence for the identity of the minority. And I don't know if a lot of people know, but the words in the songs that you listen to, they have a power to affect your mood. Like, I remember growing up in the 90s and listening to grunge, and it sort of reinforces your angst towards the world, that kind of thing. Or when you're when you have PMS and you listen to Fiona Apple or Sarah McLachlan, like it puts you in the mood actually. So it's the same thing here. So rap puts you in that kind of like strong, like going against the grain kind of mood. There. So it's very powerful. Words are very powerful. Uh, it empowers you. It puts you into that sort of like antagonistic mood. Like uh, you wanna fight someone, or you want to put yourself in that combative situation. Okay, so next, another element of rap that's good for shadowboxing is the beat and rhythm. For musicians, this is easy to grasp, but for non-musicians, well, um, rap music has these sort of like combinations of beats that are um, actually, it creates this, how do I describe it, it creates this flow, and that flow is that combination of these different rap elements, the accented beats, the unaccented beats, the delivery, the cadence, the jolt. All these things create like this sort of flow, which makes your shadow boxing so sort of have this nice dance like element. And as we know, boxing is similar to a dance. I I'm not sure if it was Lomachenko who took up dancing to aid him in his footwork. So that particular element of rap will help you actually. It has moments of predictability, but at the same time it has moments of surprises when it comes to the beat and the combination of rhythm. um, it's very interesting actually, so you put yourself in that um, mode wherein you listen and you sort of get entranced, but at the same time, when you feel comfortable with the beat, you get that kind of jolt. So it makes you um, aware and makes you all the more present in the moment when you do your shadow boxing. Okay, so I'm looking at my notes because it's a lot of things to say actually. One video is not enough. This is just part one, just like the simple reasons why I feel like that rap is the good music to shadow box to. Okay, so that's it for video one. I hope you enjoyed my video. I'm gonna see you on part two for a more in-depth analysis of why rap is the best boxing gem. So goodbye. Drink a lot of water in this summer heat, and I'll see you again.